Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how I made my two ignited figures, being Ignited Bonnie and Ignited Chica. So yeah, this is a tutorial video. Now here are some of the pieces you'll be needing. So of course you're going to need like you're going to need two thighs. Like obviously you don't have to have the exact parts that I do, but you have to at least have the radioactive Foxy figure. By the way, I only used one for this, and I recommend getting one like tie-dye Bonnie figure for this, or tie-dye Freddy. Either one works. But basically just kind of get the parts I'm using. Like for example, for Wither Bonnie's lower jaw, I'm using spring traps. You don't have to use spring traps. You can use like a Fnaf 1 Bonnie jaw. It really does not matter. It just has to be something similar to this. And of course, I'm only using one ear because I don't know what other spring trap ear is. But yeah, and then for Chica, kind of the same thing. You can kind of just look at the parts, but you have to at least have the endo parts. But the other ones can just be pretty much whatever you want. Like for example, this thigh piece can just be like a Freddy figure thigh piece instead of like a Grim Foxy, you know. This is like spring trap. It doesn't really matter too much. So yeah. As long as you just have pieces that are like this. And then of course for her head, this one will be a bit difficult for you guys to do, but you can probably just saw off like the bottom jaw of a Chica head and that'll probably work. The head I'm using though, I just used my Wither Chica figure head because that one, you know, was already made, so I might as well just use it. But yeah, that's basically all the parts that you'll be needing. And once you get these guys, you're going to want to separate the radioactive Foxy figure parts from them. And you're basically going to want to take out all the endoskeletons of the parts shown right here. Well, of course, other than the feet. But yeah, as you can see, here they are. You're going to also want to cut off the thumb on the endo hand and glue it on the other side of the hand. So that, because, you know, it's going to be a right hand instead of a left hand. So yeah, there you go. Once you're done doing that for Ignited Bonnie, then you're going to want to cut off the foot of one of your like feet that like that, you know, for Ignited Bonnie. And you're going to get it like that. And you're also going to cut off the feet of the endoskeleton. Well, you're going to want to cut them off. Only for one foot though. And you basically want to glue them together like so. So as you can see. And then also for Ignited Chica, you're going to want to cut off like the top half of like the Bonnie figure torso. That's what I did. And you might be able to actually use an Orville torso, or Rockstar Freddy torso. Either one of those work, but I did not have one, so I had to use that instead. But yeah, here's what your Ignited Bonnie should look like so far. Once all the pieces are assembled, it's pretty easy. If you want to, you could Dremel the Withering again, but I chose not to for some reason. But yeah, if you're choosing to go the option that I'm choosing to for Ignited Chica right now, you're just going to want to put in the popsicle sticks to help support up the head. Now for Ignited Bonnie, I sculpted this little headpiece for him because, you know, he has like a toilet head or whatever. And then for Ignited Chica, you're going to want to get toothpicks or something like wires to support her head and also give her like, because, you know, she has wires on the lower jaw. And it should come out looking like something like this. And if it does, then that means you're doing something right. Also, I sculpted on her bib. I just forgot to record it. But yeah, and then glue on the ears to your Bonnie figure. One of them I sculpted because, you know, like I said, I didn't have another one. But yeah, here are the figures finished, I guess, and ready to go to paint. Now, when it comes to painting, I can't really show you guys the whole process because it's very long and difficult. But, I mean, it's pretty simple. Look at the reference pictures you have for Ignited Bonnie and Ignited Chica. And you're basically just going to want to do that. Like, obviously, you need black, gray, white, yellow, blue, colors like that. And you should be able to paint them pretty well. One thing I do recommend, though, is actually painting them completely black first. Okay, now these are the figures complete. Honestly, I did not do that difficult of a paint job, to be honest. Anyways, here are the figures. Now, to be honest, these figures aren't that hard to make. I think anyone can really do it if they have some experience in making customs. In my opinion, the hardest part would be about this is the torso and Ignited Chica, or the head, because you have to saw off stuff. But other than that, these two are actually pretty easy, at least Wither Bonnie is. But yeah, if you have some experience in making these, making customs, you know, then you should be able to do this fine, but you will like need to have knives and stuff and saw off and cut a bunch of stuff. But yeah, as you can see, here are the paint jobs. You know, I just painted them kind of regularly. Like, they're pretty simple, honestly. Like, United Chica is just yellow with like a bunch of withering, and then, you know, I dirtied her up by like giving her a bunch of dry brushing and all that. And also, I think I forgot to record, but I did sculpt her feet. But yeah, also for Withered Bonnie here. Oh, Withered. Have I been saying Withered? Okay, if I have been, I'm just being pretty stupid. But anyways, Ignited Bonnie, I mean, as you can see, I painted his wires. They're not meant to look that like colorful, you know, because I don't want it messing up the color scheme. Here's his endo foot. It's really just gray, silver, and then kind of like a really dark gray. And as you can see, I did dirty him up a lot. And I also added wires onto his face. You can do that as well. I think it looks a lot better if you do that. And you can also see his red eyes in there, but pretty difficult to see. But yeah, there it is. I also painted like the little endoskeleton bars on one of his ears, and I also painted his teeth. But yeah, I think these figures came out really cool, and I think you guys should be able to make them. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching.